All right, it's quite clear and quite convincing. Lights, please. Did you see that, sir?
I did, Your Honor. Your Honor, the reason why I'm here is I'm the first to admit went through that light. I was coming from Massachusetts, where I live. I'm an attorney in juvenile court. And I was bringing two brothers to the jack-o'-lanterns. One of the brothers I've represented since he was 11 years old. He's 18 now. Diagnosis of PTSD. He saw his father actually shot in front of him. So for many, many years, I represented him. He was in and out of his home. So I ended up bringing these two brothers there. On the way, right before Elmwood Avenue, one of the brothers who I represented started having an episode. He's on a pretty high dosage of medication. He's on an antipsychotic medication. He just really started having an episode. His brother was saying, "Don't open the door." And to be honest, I really didn't know what to do. I got up off Elmwood Avenue. We were actually going to the next exit because I was going to pick up his girlfriend at 18. She lives in Cranston. The family moved. So I saw Elmwood Avenue. I got off the exit. I did go through the light. I pulled over. Ironically, there was a policeman that was maybe about 50 feet in front of me on Elmwood Avenue. So I actually pulled behind him to explain, because I figured he saw me go through the light. I came to him. I got out of the car. He got out of the car. He was absolutely terrific. He actually calmed down Paul, who was the 18-year-old. I explained to him what happened. He did tell me he couldn't do anything about it. He actually didn't even see me go through the light, but he told me that there was a camera. I'd have to wait to come here. That was really the reason. I was really petrified that he was going to get out at that light just in the middle of all this hectic traffic. It maybe was not the right decision to do. I did see that no one was coming, but I just wanted to pull over as much as I could in case he did jump out.
Yeah.
Usually I don't do this, but it was just one of those things that the family is just such a great family. I represented him for 6 years, not going to school, running away.
Well, I'll make this observation that your actions reflect very well upon the legal profession, but there are some that go above and beyond the call of duty, and you do that by helping out here. We have an attorney who's helping out his family, kids who went through unbelievable trauma, and one of the kids is threatening to jump out of the car, and obviously went through the light. So what's your take on this?
Your Honor, it is a .30. It was very, very close. The city would be willing to dismiss this due to the fact of the situation, the circumstances that were involved.
Yeah, I agree.
And he also did speak to a police officer right there.
Actually, he stopped and talked to a police officer and said something very unusual these days, Inspector Carrigan. He said the police officer was very cooperative.
Yes, Your Honor, and helpful.
We haven't been hearing that too much these days. The matter will be dismissed with the acquiescence of the prosecution, Inspector Carrigan.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.